Access to financial services in particular is an insurmountable obstacle for the vast majority of smallholders and micro-entrepreneurs. The reason is related to the lack of any sort of credit history, collateral, or business assets.
I used to work extraordinary, such that I go do ordinary jobs like helping people to keep silage, like riding a motorbike, carrying people, such that I get some retro money.
I was interacting with farmers, and I found there was a great need of quality feeds, because farmers were really being frustrated of where they can find the good feeds which can nourish the animals and produce more.
As a bank, we pride ourselves as being able to provide solutions that will meet our customers' needs. So we are quite excited because this was no ordinary product. It was a very innovative product.
Microleasing products can be offered through multiple channels. These include leasing companies, savings and credit cooperatives, microfinance institutions, and commercial banks. The risks for beneficiaries are also minimized. Existing property and credit histories play no role. The basis for providing a lease is the expected future harvest.
From the African perspective, the microleasing was a very good innovation, which was looking at ensuring that the bottom of the pyramid people are able to access productive assets, which are able to generate income and create employment for themselves. So that is something that was a very good innovation for Africa. The real innovation here is the ability of getting credit, especially for people who do not have collaterals. That's a major challenge in this part of the world. But with the microleasing product, you find that now the poor people are able to access a productive assets even without collateral, because that productive asset is going to form the security.
We were very impressed because the program is very innovative. It found a way of improving our members' economic status and also their social status. The beneficiary identifies an income-generating asset, and then the SACCO pays directly that money to the supplier, and then the member gets the asset from the supplier. So it eliminates the risk of this member diverting the amount, the funds that they've received from the SACCO to other needs that they may have.
Microleasing provided an opportunity for us to help our customers own productive assets, and this productive asset would act as its own security for the loan.
At that time, I didn't have a family, but after I managed to get an animal and getting some money, I built my house, because at that time I used to stay at my dad's house, the house he built me when I was becoming a man. Now when I built a house and the money is flowing, I got married. I now have a wife and twin daughters. I'm going to pay them for school fees, and they continue with their education very well.
Entrepreneurs and farmers subscribe to their local microleasing service provider and receive training. Training is guaranteed that the microleasing process functions as intended. However, both the lessor and lessee will need a certain level of mastery of the leased asset.
Nĩngoretwo ngĩthomithio nĩ Susi Contact na ngahota kũmenya ũhoro wa kũ-maintain nduthi gũsave mbia ciakwa na ũrĩa ingĩhota gũcitũmĩra.
If this SME does not understand how to manage his money, then it is also a problem. So that's one risk that we try to mitigate by giving them training, financial literacy. How do I keep my books? How do I manage my money? How do I pay my loan? Why should I pay my loan? And how to pay my loan. So we give them that education so that they are also able to pay, to become good payers, become good borrowers, and in future they are able to grow and get more money for their businesses.
What the most exciting bit about microleasing is the training, the technical support. Given that we don't just give a product to the customer, we will teach them, we will work with them, we will support them. So far we've trained over 750 customers, so that is quite exciting because most of our competitors only end up giving money. They do not provide financial solutions.
There were trainings that were involved where we were training our members on financial literacy. We were also equipping them with knowledge of the specific ventures that they wanted to venture in. And that for us, we found that it will guarantee on return on our investment once we offer these facilities to our members.
I used to give to my animals the feeds I get from the farm directly, but now I have come to a position to know that when you use a machine and make simple pieces, the animal doesn't take a lot of time chewing the feed you have given. It uses some other times making milk and building its body.
It has worked so well. We have 5 groups of 100 farmers, and we are also moving to another location, another region. And right now we are training like another 200 farmers in a 5-group segment. This has enabled the farmers to grow, to produce more, and also to coexist.
Lessees and assets are fully insured, which means the lessee does not stand to lose money or fall into poverty in event of a default. This is key for risk mitigation and contributes to lower interest rates.
You tend to educate, but some of them now find it a problem because they think insurance is expensive and therefore they do not get that route. Now that you gave people education, they are conditioned to know that now insurance is fundamental.
Training for the lessee on the use and maintenance of the asset helps to achieve optimal results and increased production. Using the leased asset itself as collateral, such as a cow, water pump or motorcycle, smallholder farmers have the ability to procure productive assets without incurring debts beforehand.
We started microleasing pig farming. We buy pigs for the farmers. As Rohama, we provide good quality feeds. And the agreement is that I have produced small quantity to nourish more animals so that the farmer can benefit. And after 7 months, the farmer is able now to pay back the microleasing loan.
Jen has been one of our customers, and she's been a very critical part of the business where she acts as an aggregator. We have a project in Gatanga where we finance farmers to rear pigs, and Jen provides quality feeds for these farmers. She plays a critical role because if she does not provide the quality feeds, then the pig will not be ready for the market, which compromises the whole chain and also compromises the bank funds.
Most of the productive assets are in the agriculture sector. As long as it's a productive asset and it's micro, that the poor people can be able to afford it and can be able to use it to generate income and create employment for themselves.
Instead of monetary credit, microleasing represents a whole new and innovative approach through which productive assets are made available.
I have managed to lease some other rides outside because I'm also a farmer of potatoes. Last month, I sold like 2 vehicles of potatoes to the market. That is 200 bags. The 200 bags I managed to sell at like 1300 per bag. I get money to pay the person who have given me the rod to plow my potatoes, and I continue. Yeah, so that one is a transition.
Mũtũũrĩre wakwa nĩ ũkoretwo ũgĩcenjia. Nĩ ngoretwo ngĩsave mbia ciakwa, ngathiĩ ngathomithio na ngamenya ũrĩa ingĩhota gũcitũmĩra na gũciiga na gũcimanage na ngeka tũmaũndũ tũingĩ. Nĩ ngoretwo ngĩgũra nganduthi, ngandĩka anake na kuma kwĩ nduthi wĩra-inĩ ũcio wa nduthi ngahota kũgũra mũgũnda ũrĩa ndĩrarĩma thaa ici.
We've seen members grow from nothing to something. Somebody who could not sustain themselves, they're able to sustain themselves. They are able to provide for their families. They are able even to create employment for other Kenyans.
I now have some employees because you cannot be in a position to work alone. So because in the morning I take the milk to the dairy and the animal need to be fed. So one person is supposed to get back feeding the animals and the other one will take the milk to the dairy.
Microleasing has helped us attract and also retain our customers who've remained loyal and who we've been able to walk through the journey with them, right from the first lease that they give to some that actually now own fleets of vehicles.
I'm convinced that this model of microleasing is the best model we have, that will turn around the support of most of the farmers and help us collect premiums from the cooperatives as fast as possible.
The microleasing arrangement offered will help small businesses generate income, build savings, and continue to pay off the leased asset.
To be very honest, we were not prepared for the demand. The demand was huge. The demand was much bigger than the capacity, even still is, of the capacity of our partners to deliver. Why? Because the biggest bottleneck is capital. If you're going to give a farmer equipment, if you're going to give us the SME equipment, you have to pre-finance it. And our partners are very, very challenged in being able to produce this kind of capital. And that's why our project has also changed.
I now want to value add what I get from my livestock and sell to people. In my village, there's no person who value add milk. When we want to drink yogurt, we go from supermarkets. And now I don't want us to be going to the supermarket. We want to get our own.
Ndĩrirageria gũkorwo ngĩikara stable life, mũtũrĩre ũtarĩ wa kũgiĩka, ciana ciakwa itikanakorwo ikĩgiĩka, na ngamatwaraga okorwo nĩ ta cukuru ngamatwaraga cukuru ĩrĩa marenda.
From the very beginning till now, we're looking at about $45 million in assets under lease, cumulative since the beginning. And yeah, that is about where we stand, right?
Yeah,
about 45. So, and the project money, the investment from our project funders is $3 million into that. So, I mean, the return on investment, I would say, is very successful, and the demand is still huge.
Microleasing means leasing and procuring production inputs to improve employment possibilities for low-income individuals. In this regard, leasing offers the possibility to acquire equipment, thereby increasing income generation.